So why I decided to work with Genic? So typically, I had the opportunity, and I would say the luck of being among different group of Amazon sellers in Facebook, and that's how I came across this company. And like everyone knows everyone, so I would say that I came to them with a lot of trust, and I definitely don't regret. When I touched base with them for the first time, that was back in June 2020, and I came with them with kind of a challenge. I had like a kind of Amazon contest with other Amazon sellers that I wanted to basically win the prize, and I wanted at the same time to experience how to source in India, and that was the main drive that made me log into this Facebook group and everything. I would say that the whole experience was challenging, and I'm not saying that on the supplier side, more on the challenge I was bringing, because I had a certain level of MOQ and things like that, and it was my first experience as well in India, and I really don't regret, because like even in the up and down, it's like I had someone that had my back and that were my eyes on the field. And I'm sure I don't know everything what happened, and it's okay, because I have the result, and I had really nice advice as well along the way, and encouraging words as well. And it's quite important when you are an entrepreneur and you're trying to do two things at the same time, because for example I have a normal job at the same time, having someone that you can rely on, and actually it's not one person, it's like a team of persons, so it's really reassuring. And I really like the experience, and I would definitely recommend Genic to any persons that wants to have a taste of India sourcing, and and an experience of how to be taken care of. So thumbs up, love it. So the process was challenging at first, because I think they were also organizing themselves, because they put together like a huge challenge that really resonates to also the value of my company, like helping manufacturers in India, where the order have been cancelled by the big retail store in like Western, so Europe and US. So really, that's what bring me, and it was a little bit hard at first to navigate, but I think what I like the most is that the team there didn't hesitate to, okay, let's have a chat, let's do a WhatsApp, a Zoom call, where I can walk you through the thing. And I'm sure it would have been really challenging because of the amount of people that were gathered into this crazy idea that was put into the universe, or put in Facebook for the first time. So really didn't first quite understand the process, but I think I gave the trust, and I haven't been disappointed so far. I really believe that they have my interest at heart. And yeah, so I definitely recommend working with them, and that's why I'm actually placing a second order. So yeah, so far so good. Love the experience. Go for it, guys. It's amazing. So the team was really good. I mean, I had the ability to interact with different people, which is great. And you know, I'm really the type of person who is really detailed and things like that. So sometimes it's hard to pick up with me, but they managed it. They managed all my queries. They managed all my questions. And you know, they didn't hesitate to jump on a call, whether it's WhatsApp or Zoom, to basically walk me through the question I had. And that's really crucial, especially when you are a beginner in the sourcing in India. And for personally, I had also to work out different things on my Amazon business, which I haven't uncovered so far. So it was like really interesting, and at the same time really encouraging to be able to basically sleep on my 2 ears, because you know, they never scare you for the little things. I think they're working a lot on the background to solve problem, and they really pick up the phone to tell you bad news when it's really a bad news. But when they tell you the bad news, they already have figured out a plan B, which is amazing, right? You don't want to have someone to come to you, oh, I have a problem and here is the hot potato. So they're not like that. They are driven by solving problem, and it's funny, for certain people problems are like, oh my god, that's the end of the world. Well, for the team there, it's like, great, another challenge to overcome. And it's strange, but it's super reassuring, and that's something that I've never had this kind of relationship with my previous suppliers from other countries. So maybe there is something cultural, but I think I really like it. So yeah, so I guess again, thumbs up for the team, and I basically recommend them to everyone. I don't know if I should, because otherwise they will be too busy, they won't be able to take care of me anymore. No, I'm kidding. So no, I definitely recommend them, and I hope they flourish. And anyway, I'm still doing business with them, so yeah, recommend, go for it, and I'm sure you won't be disappointed. So regarding the price and all the costs and everything, I would say if you compare to something which is made in China, to be totally transparent, it's going to be more expensive in India. Okay? But what I found so far through the two productized sources with Unique, it's that the quality is better. So I would say you pay a little bit more for the quality. That's something which is a fact that you need to know. And to be honest, at first I was a little bit surprised, because I thought, this will be the same, more or less, cost of China, but it's not the same. And when you think about it, you see like China has been the heart of manufacturing for 20 years, right? So all the process are optimized and smooth and all the rest of it. Whether in India you have the quality of the product, and in terms of the process, yes, sometimes there is some hiccups. For example, like I had a huge time to deliver my sample, but I know that it was special because there was like COVID. Okay, so it's hard to compare, but I would say it's slightly, like the cost of good will be slightly more expensive, but it's because the how you call it, the quality is worth it compared to the price. And when it comes to the price of service, maybe it's more expensive as if I compare the previous inventory check I've done in the past. But at the same time, they take care of everything. So I don't have any worries. I just they give me the report and I can check myself and everything. So I would say for me it's a win-win. So that's why I would definitely recommend them with all my heart and with all my trust. Thank you.